what do you do in your SI sessions?
Well, it varies depending on whatever assignment the kids have with the instructor, the professor. So for example, when they have like a certain essay to do, we usually try to do class discussions. We try to get ideas, kind of show them how to word their essay, how to structure it and things like that. If they're like studying for their finals or their midterms, we usually do an activity, kind of do group work, more like games and things like that. When it comes to lectures, we also try to do games, kind of create like a informal environment. Kind of like learning, but at the same time having fun. I feel like the kids really enjoy that.
Yeah. And how does this benefit the students?
Oh, again, that informal environment, I feel it puts a lot more kids at ease, because taking a college class as a high schooler is pretty scary, especially when you have a real professor come in. I mean, I can take it from my own experience. When the professor first came in, we were all really freaked out. But then later on, when we had our own sessions with our SIs, it kind of just eases you a little bit into it. So I think the kids benefit from that informal environment, and just having a person that has taken the class before, help them do their assignments.
Mm-hmm. And what is the most gratifying aspect of being an SI leader?
Weirdly, there's actually a lot. I think for me, is at the end of every assignment, whenever they get their scores back and the kids say thank you. Like, it's such a small thing, but it really does mean a lot when they come up to you and they're like, Melissa, I couldn't have done this without you, or if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have passed this exam. It kind of just, validates what you're doing and tells you that, you're helping the kids, which is just great.
Would you recommend this program to your fellow peers?
I would recommend the program, but I do have to say that it's not for everyone. Being an SI is very hard. The class could sometimes get really stressful depending on how your kids work, and having to do your own things like apply for colleges and scholarships, and then still having to do and plan your sessions gets a little bit tedious sometimes. So I would only recommend it to people who are going to put in the work, to help the kids succeed in the college courses.
Can you please state your name?
My name is Tina Gorena.
And you're the principal for Early College, correct?
Correct. I am the principal for the Early College High School.
Okay. How has this program helped your school?
The SI program has helped build a culture of academic success. This is a program that has allowed for students to help students, and in the process, grades have improved, and students know that they can turn to their peers in order to get the help that they need. It is a very well-organized program that is spreading through the campus, and it has helped to improve grades in dual coursework, and it's also allowed students to be in leadership positions, and it's a program that allows the students taking the course to be responsible, and it allows for the students that serve as SI instructors to be responsible and also accountable. These kids go through some specific training that they need, and to me it has really improved their overall performance of the course.
As a student, how has the Early College Supplemental Instruction program helped you?
I think the best way that it was able to help me was that it wasn't, a formal environment. It was more with students, and it was like the seniors, but they're still, your own peers. So you were more comfortable around them. You were able to ask them questions that maybe you were kind of afraid to ask the professor, and they would clear things up that, maybe during lecture you didn't quite understand. And they were also able to help me mostly keep me on track with all of my work, because I had a lot of other classes. So during their study sessions is when I would, sit down and actually focus on the work for that exact class.
And how does having an SI leader help you?
It has helped me because I feel like they're my mentors, but at the same time I have been able to make friendships with them, so I can tell them about my worries and about, when I'm very stressed with the class, and they're able to calm me down, but as well keep me on track, and I'm supposed to do all of this work, so they help me with that, and I think that's my favorite part about them.
What is the most beneficial aspect of an SI?
I think the fact that they can help you with your grades. I frankly think that if I would have taken the class on my own without an SI leader, I probably would not have obtained an A, or maybe I would have, but maybe not as successful, and I would have stressed out a lot more.
How has the Early College Supplemental Instruction program helped you?
Well, the SI program has helped me out a lot during my course in the college classes, and to be honest, they were really rigorous. And the introduction of the the SI lectures in like the History 1301 course, for example, they did help me out a lot because I was barely new to the whole college concept. And so yeah, they introduced like the material.